thank you so much, Val, for your incredibly nice comment. That means so much to me. It's always wonderful to address you each year. You're a great way to start the day. You're actually my second speech today, though, believe it or not. I had to get up very early this morning. But I wouldn't miss coming to talk to you for anything. It's been my pleasure since I was first elected to the Senate to work so closely with Maine's great home health care agencies, and I can see all my friends in the front row here, as well as to work with NOC on a variety of initiatives to modernize and promote fairness in the Medicare home health benefit. And people ask me, why do you care so much about home health care? And maybe it's because I represent a large rural state, a state where often our most vulnerable seniors and disabled citizens are far from hospitals, a state where they may be isolated on rural back roads and really need the benefits of home health care. A state where I've gotten to know personally the wonderful home health heroes, and that's all of you in this room. So while I am honored to be one of your champions here in Washington, it is all of you on the front lines who are truly home care and hospice heroes. The highly skilled services and the compassionate care that you provide has helped to keep families together, and it's enabled millions of our frail and vulnerable older individuals to avoid hospitals and nursing homes and stay just where they want to be, in the comfort, the privacy, and the security of their own homes. Moreover, by helping these individuals to avoid costly institutional care, you are saving Medicare millions of dollars each and every year. That is why I find it to be both ironic and unacceptable that the Medicare home health benefit is once again under attack. I just don't. The new administration's fiscal year 2010 budget includes a proposal to cut Medicare home health payments by more than $13 billion over 5 years. These cuts would come on top of $7.5 billion in additional cuts to home health imposed by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services through regulation. If allowed to go forward, this double whammy for home care will result in cuts in excess of $20 billion over 5 years from a program that costs less than $16 billion a year. We were able to help through the stimulus package, which I was involved in negotiating, to forestall some of the harm to the hospice benefit, but we have so much more work to do. It is simply not right, and it is certainly not in the best interests of our nation's seniors who rely on home care to keep them out of hospitals, nursing homes, and other costly institutions. Now, you may have read a recent New York Times editorial that supported these cuts. and that cited fraud in the home health care industry. If there is a home care agency that is engaged in fraud, the right response is to prosecute that agency. The right response is certainly not to penalize the entire industry. So that approach makes no sense at all. As you make your Hill visits today, tell your elected representatives about the kind of care that you provide and the financial challenges that home health agencies are facing. Tell them why their support is so critical and urge them to sign the letter that I'm circulating to the chairman and ranking member of the Senate Finance Committee, asking them to once again support the full market basket adjustment, inflation adjustment for home health and hospice. Thanks to your strong grassroots advocacy, we've been successful in blocking previous attempts to slash home health care and hospice spending, and I have every confidence that with your advocacy and support, we'll do it again this year. Always remind the members of Congress, the senators with whom you meet, that what we're talking about is health care for some of the most vulnerable, elderly, and disabled citizens in our country. You've always got to put a human face on it. And that's why I'm going to end my remarks today, as I always do, in telling you how important it is to invite your member of Congress to go on a home health care visit with you. It makes all the difference in the world. It's how I got so committed to this cause. I'll never forget, in my very first year in the Senate, in my hometown of Caribou, Maine, visiting this elderly couple, and they're telling me that home health care had allowed them to stay together. And that's all they wanted, was to spend their few remaining years in their own home together, not having the husband go in a nursing home, the wife be repeatedly hospitalized because of the lack of that care. And the skilled, compassionate care that I saw that day allowed this couple in their 80s to stay together. And that's what made me an overnight advocate for home health care. So together, we can work to ensure that the access to home health and hospice continues for our seniors and disabled citizens. Thank you so much.